Vlogging has been coming to me a lot more naturally leading up to the holiday season. I'm still in two minds if I'm gonna vlog over the 2 weeks the kids are off. My parents are coming over for Christmas, which we're all so excited for. It's gonna be such a nice time of year. We're hosting Christmas. I'm just back from the gym and we don't have any granola at the moment. Probably needs to make another batch. But I've been having Greek yogurt with frozen raspberries, frozen mango, and like a teaspoon of Nutella. And then I let it sit for like a hot second because it's too hard to eat if it's frozen. And then I like mush it all together and it's really good. I prefer granola and I also prefer fresh fruit, but this time of year, there's like no flavor in the produce section of the fruits. So we buy frozen, and I mean, more nutrients in frozen fruits and veg, fun fact. So yeah, that's my breakfast. I'm filming an ad today for a jewelry brand and the set is beautiful. If you're a Van Cleef lover, this is like a refined, delicate version. I'll show you really quickly. This is not a part of the ad because it's exclusive to Instagram, but it's really pretty. It's a little earrings, bracelet, and necklace set. Oh my goodness. Isn't that stunning? Like the sparkle on it. It's beautiful, really delicate. These earrings are beautiful. I already know Olive's gonna ask to wear them and that is a firm no, although I did get her some gold earrings for Christmas because she wanted some more little styles. So I got her some, I think online somewhere, but I have to film that, edit it, get it out I just want all my ads for this time of year done because tomorrow I have to focus on other things. I need to go do some makeup here and then we'll start filming. Also, I want to take a moment for the light in this master bedroom. Genuinely, I love our bedroom. It's just so peaceful. It's so inviting. I love how bright it is. We added the bench from the kitchen table in here because I put all the chairs at the kitchen table so everyone can fit around for Christmas dinner. And it's from La Rideau. Debenham side tables, which I got on a whim for like 50 pounds each. I don't know if they're even available, but that was a score. The bed frame itself is sofa.com. Picture print is Etsy. The frame is IKEA. The color across, I believe, is Old White by Farrow and Ball because we matched it with a color in the utility room. And side lamps, Dunelm. Tree, incredibly old, like 10 years old, garden center. And I just put one of those little bows on it. That's our little Christmas moment. Yeah. Oh, and the rug is Bermuda, I'm pretty sure. It's like the kids one, and I got it on sale, which I'll link it because it might be on sale again for Black Friday. And these are also Duns, which they're very Studio McGee-esque, obviously our IKEA chairs. But it's just so peaceful and lovely in here. I'm so thankful. I think I'm mostly done with filming. I just need to get some images, but I'm gonna ask Patty to take some because I have been out of shot for so many. And I mean, he's really good at getting the shot. I am gonna have lunch now, which is basically 12:30. I had a late breakfast, so I'm okay for a little bit, but I'm hungry now. I'm gonna do tuna wraps. I made homemade wraps last night for dinner. We had chicken fajitas, and I found this girl on Instagram. I think the wrap is flour, warm water, olive oil, and sea salt. And it made 16 wraps. We had half of those with the kids last night, and now there's 8 left. So 2 for me, 2 for Patty, and then same for tomorrow. So a little bit of extra prep from dinner for lunches during the week, which is great. But I'm gonna make my tuna. And I kind of just go off of what I have in the fridge. So I have a can of tuna. I take a cucumber and I'm just gonna chop this up really quickly in there just to add a little bit of crunch because you need crunch in a tuna wrap. I would normally put pickles in there, but we don't have any pickles at the moment, so I need to go buy some. Then I also like to add a little bit of jalapeno. These are pickled jalapenos, they're not as spicy. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow mustard. This is off-brand yellow mustard from Lidl because they don't have Heinz, which is fine, it literally tastes the same. About a teaspoon off-brand mustard. Your caps suck. Okay, hopefully that stays. And star of the show for extra protein alongside the tuna is Greek yogurt. You want it to be thick and creamy because it's acting as your mayo. And I mean, you can totally add more mayo if you want, but I did about 2 tablespoons of this. I love mayo, but if I'm being totally honest, using Greek yogurt with a little bit of sea salt, I don't really notice a difference, especially if I'm eating it in a wrap. So might as well get more protein and just healthier option. Also, never go like half fat or low fat with your mayo. Just get the full fat, definitely. I always buy full fat everything because as much as it might be less fat or calories, it's filling it with a whole bunch of other things that your body shouldn't be having, like preservatives and fillers and things like that. So just get the full fat version and use sparingly or whenever you need to. Pinch of sea salt. I sprinkled a little bit of water on my wraps and I'm just gonna put them in for 30 seconds. Then I decided I'm gonna add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, which I get at Mini Maiden up in Bushmills. There's a cheesemonger there. And I'm just gonna grate a little bit into the mix. Wraps are ready. This is almost ready. It's gonna be so good. Ooh, fridge is open. I'm gonna add a little bit of freshly ground pepper as well for a little bit of extra kick. Out. Get a plate out. So good. They are honestly like chewy and delicious. This is what our tuna mix is looking like. And then I'm just gonna put equal parts in each wrap. That's gonna be good. And that is my lunch. Delicious. I'll probably have an apple with it as well. I feel like now is a great time to show you what I'm thinking for this area. Excuse me. Long term, as in we remortgage in, I think 2 years. When you walk into the home, in front of you, you have what I think was the dining room when we bought the house. And I mean, we have literally tried everything in this room. It's currently a playroom, obviously, and storage. We're getting rid of those containers. And then a little bit of an office. But when I tell you the kids don't really play in here, they don't play in here. It's just like a secret little hidden away place. They always play in the hallway, and I have a whole bunch of their stuff in these cupboards, which is Straw Hill Kitchens. They've done our kitchen, this, and our utility room, and our wardrobes in our bedroom. They always play in here, the front room, or the kitchen. Majority, the kitchen is used all the time. And I love our kitchen. We got rid of a wall, if you remember. A wall separated the kitchen and another front room, basically. And I love how open and bright and airy it is. But this is where 2 years, I'm going to think about it because, I mean, if we remortgage, ultimately the value on this house is gone because we're putting it into here. This means it would be a forever home. So I want to get rid of this middle wall, have windows all across the back, get rid of that as like a long window, just all windows across the back. With the middle section, which technically where the wall was, would be a hood oven in the middle to separate the two windows, maybe skylights, who knows. And then keep this here, but like open it up from there out. So when you walk in, this is just all open. Turn the island horizontally all across. Units all in the back, just flat, nothing up. You would put the fridge in here and then, listen, because think of how big the island would be all across here, units all across the back with the oven in the middle, dishwasher in the island. From about the picture frame here over, do a slatted wall, hidden entry into the pantry, which you could absolutely fit a massive like double door fridge on either side here. So I mean, everything is hidden appliance wise. So it's just like really streamlined and open. I feel like the kitchen is the heart of the home, and ultimately we've been here for almost 7 years now. So I feel like that would just be like the perfect finish. Okay, so that's 2-year plan, potentially. But in the meantime, I also love the dark green kitchen that we got 3 years ago now, and it's great in color. However, it is quite dark. Today is a bright sunny day, so we love that. But I literally just finished cleaning all the units because the material used is like a really soft matte, and it shows any little fingerprint, like oils on the hands, sticky fingers. I mean, Josie is the main reason I see everything, which is fine, but I'm gonna paint it. So that's my little like January plan. I'm gonna keep everything else really simple. I'm not painting anything else. I mean, ultimately we'd get these recovered, like they're literally hanging on by a thread, but not the time with young children. I'm not gonna invest in that. We're gonna add like a trim to make it more finished. I'm also gonna MDF the units that we currently have right to the ceiling with the trim around it, just to bring it up in height. So right here and right here. And then the color that I think I'm pretty sure on. Currently we have old school or schoolhouse white, Pharaoh and Ball in here. But I think I'm gonna get the ceiling painted to match it just so it flows a little bit nicer. And I had a whole bunch of other swatches. I should have showed you in the other vlog because I know you guys saw them in some of the clips, but this is the color I am 90% sure I'm gonna pick. It's from Coat. I ordered it. I think 4 samples was free. You just had to pay shipping. And this is Percotlet. And it's like a greeny brownie taupe, which suits where our kitchen is facing. It's basically a north and south window light, depending on the time of day. So this is really complimentary. I put it on every single cupboard to make sure I liked it everywhere. It still is warm and earthy. I'll turn you around because you're probably annoyed seeing my kitchen. It's warm and earthy and homely. It still has depth, but not as much depth as currently the situation. And then imagine the current paint everywhere. It might even make it a little bit lighter and creamier. Patty, don't watch my videos. This is I need a January plan because January is a 5-week month basically, and it's a long one. I'm also gonna do IKEA built-ins in Olive and Oscar's room. One of them, more so Olive, she's in dire need of better storage. So January is gonna be busy. Instead of Vlogmas, I should do like a January, help me with a name because I can't think of one. But the kitchen is definitely on the to-do list. And don't tell me if you don't like that color because it will hurt my feelings. I'm just about to go pick up Josie. Patty's gonna get Olive and Oscar, and I have their dinner ready to go. They're having bolognese, and Patty and I are having some steak. I'm gonna have sweet potato, and then we have a whole bunch of frozen vegetables that we haven't really used that we need to get used. And some waffle fries. Why not? Balance, right? I live in this coat, you guys. I don't know if small is in stock anymore. I believe it's sold out, but it's truly the best wearing coat that I think I've ever owned. And it was under 80 pounds. Like, that's insane for a coat this long and quality. I'll link it still, but if you're 5'6", it's an oversized fit. So do size down if you don't want it to be like swallowing you. And hopefully it's back in stock. Maybe they've restocked it for Black Friday because definitely get it. Olive and Oscar had a little painting session tonight and they did such a good job. I said, I don't want to see any white on the page. I want it fully covered. Obviously Olive took that very seriously. How cute is that though? Like a full-on scene with everything. Colors. And then, I mean, that's pretty good for Oscar. And he loved it. That's the important part. I have never blow dried my hair so fast in my life. And of course it's like a misty, wet day, so I know it's just gonna get bigger and bigger throughout the day, but I'll sort it out later. It actually feels really light at the moment. I'm about to go into Fidela for our small group and just go over Sunday's message and chat with the girls, and then Sarah and I are gonna go get our toes done and get a coffee after, catch up, and then I'll be back before lunch and then get some more work done before we get the kids. It's that time of year. Black Friday's this weekend, but I mean, I feel like the whole month of November has kind of been Black Friday at the moment, but I mean, Josie's off tomorrow, so I wanna try and get as much done as I need to, and then I think we're actually having our family Thanksgiving tomorrow night, which will be really nice. Toes have been painted. I went for a really clean French. She did an amazing job. But there's a couple charity shops in Coleraine, and I wanted to I'm looking for a cashmere or even merino wool knitted jumper in like a cherry red. And I have a specific way I want to style it, like over my shoulders. And I mean, I want to like it enough that I can wear it, but I also have a budget of £5. That is my my self-made budget. And I mean, on Vinted there's a couple that I have my eyes on that are, I mean, like in and around £10, but I mean, if you were to look in my wardrobe, I don't have any red, and I do love it. I am drawn to it, so I'm like, okay, I want to invest in a natural fiber like knitted cardigan or jumper that I can wear over my shoulders and then maybe wear it with something. But I also had brown cord straight leg pants on my list. Again, wanted to be thrifted or vinted. What did I find today? Literally, how perfect. I mean, the little random embroidered flower here is kind of rogue, but thankfully it's the same color as the brown cord. And I don't know the brand, it's like Dash, I believe. How good though, like the perfect chocolate tone. It's not like orangey or too dark. So let's pray they fit because I didn't try them on. So hold, they're a little short. They could almost be like a kick flare, but I think with a loafer, it could be cool. So let me show you in the mirror here. Sorry, it's one of those dark days. Okay, I feel like I could make this happen with like a cool loafer and sock. I feel like that would be the vibe here. I would have loved if they were a little bit longer, but let's go try on a loafer. I figured it out. The black loafer is the way to go because I feel like I see a little bit more skin there and there's a tiny bit more of a heel, so it lifts the pant better and it just, I mean, I really did hike up the top so then it's a bit more cropped if I was to wear it on my hips because it's just a tad bit big at the waist. Okay, I'm so happy with this. Final look, and I'm now utterly obsessed with these brown corduroy pants. I've put it with white socks, the black loafers, and then my super old Bayswater from Baywater or Bayswater? Oh gosh, I should know that. Mulberry, that was one of my first Christmas gifts from Patty. My 4th arc jacket that you guys know I'm absolutely obsessed with. And this little look is it. I'm feeling it. I always feel like going on Pinterest and typing in the exact item you're trying to style gives you so much inspiration and you can always just find something in your closet. But I have finished the work I need to get done today. I'm out of breath because I was literally running around the house there. And I'm on a mission to find this red jumper, cardigan, whatever it may be. So I'm gonna check out some more charity shops and I have to get some things for dinner anyways. So let's go. I'm so pleased with this, you guys. Okay, let me show you. I got it at the very last shop I went into. It's a medium. It is, yes, 70% silk and 30% cotton, which we love. So it's all natural fibers. And I mean, this is cute to wear underneath. And I was even thinking of styling it with like a skirt or my black trousers with an oversized blazer on top would be really cool. But I just flip it under and I wear the buttons at the back. You can put your hair all the way to the back if you want. I mean, I've got a lot of layers on right now. So naturally, yes, you could go a little thicker with the jumper you're wearing, but because I already had so much volume here, I felt like it would just be linebacker status. And this was the exact shade of red I was looking for. And I think, you know, tying it a little tighter. So cute. I am so happy with my thrifted purchases today. Adding simple like components together kind of makes it cool and edgy and not so perfect because I don't like the perfectness of preppy on me specifically. I'm not a collared shirt girl, like buttons all the way up with the jumper on top as I'm wearing that currently right now, but I'm doing it for the look. And I think the brown corduroy oh my goodness. The brown cord trousers like off-put it a little bit. Maybe I am a preppy girl. Who knows? I did work at Hollister. Okay, I'm gonna actually try this on because I want to see if it fits. So let me put this away. I am so pleased with this purchase for $2.99. Are you joking me? Fitted, but not fitted. It's not like, has a little bit of, you know, give here, which I'd probably tuck in. I don't think I would wear it with this outfit personally. Blue denim would be really cool. You could also undo it a little bit more so it's slightly more casual. I'm happy with this. Thought I would be time efficient and do all my food prep right now so that I don't have to do it tomorrow. And I mean, it's taking me at least an hour and a half, so I'm glad I'm doing it now because that would have been Josie's entire nap. I am on scalloped potatoes and sweet potato mash. The sweet potato mash, that was a full bag of sweet potatoes, but it's only made this much. So I'm contemplating getting more tomorrow because that was very easy to make. And then I'm doing candied pecan crumble on top. We don't want any potato left out. And then for some reason, she said, well, the recipe I'm following, she didn't put the Parmesan on the top layer. I guess the Parmesan maybe burns a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna get this done and then clean up the kitchen because Patty has Oscar at football and he brought Olive with him. And I've just put Josie down, but she was helping me. Hence why I didn't really film the process because I had to watch her while I did all this as well. But I'll show you when I'm done. Good morning. It is so mild out, which is really nice, but it's really misty. And sometimes that's kind of annoying because I feel like my hair just gets like bigger and bigger in that kind of weather. So I'm not gonna do anything with it because there's no point. We are, however, having Thanksgiving dinner at our house tonight. And I mean, it's pretty low key, but I don't think I understand that word, low key. I still like to host. I'm a creative visual person, right? So I can't just like put a plate out and be like, help yourself. That doesn't work for me. So I have a full little setup that I've just done, and I've tried to intertwine Christmas, but in a very Thanksgiving tone. I mean, we're keeping it pretty simple for me at least. We have our Rose and Rain plates, which my friend Christina, it's her brand. And then we have our cute little bowls for dessert. And these are from like an auction when we first got married. Oh, that's not centered. I'll do cutlery later. These are like a little very autumnal / Thanksgiving-esque. I actually got them in Canada. The cups, I feel like are Primark. I'm not totally sure. The little faux wraparound paper trees are a broader picture in Port Stewart. I think the candles are probably, oh, that one's wonky. I'll have to fix that. Sauceton and green, potentially. And the placemats I got at TK Maxx, and I really wish I got another set because we host for 10 at Christmas and I only have 8. So I always have to put one off on the head seat, and I've done all chairs, which we have 6 chairs, and then I always do our larger ones at the end to fit 8 comfortably. And this is the vibe. It's giving warm Thanksgiving autumnal vibes, but obviously when you walk through, how pretty is that? I mean, isn't that what Thanksgiving is all about? Being thankful for what you have. And this will be a really nice night. I'll show you more of the food once we get closer to the time. I told Patty I need video proof that I have done this all by myself. I'm making tiramisu from scratch, and I'm following Sim's Home Kitchen. It's actually really good because there's like pictures for every step, which is great for a visual learner. We have the cream, mostly egg and mascarpone cheese filling, the lady fingers here. Patty brewed some espresso in my dunking bowl, and then I'm in 2 thoughts of what to put it in. Maybe I should put it in my, what do you think? Which one should I do? This one's deeper, but this one's longer, and I think it's only 2 layers, like a square one. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. Patty's made creme brulee, which is a lot harder and more technical, but he's a pro.
I'm gonna serve it. I'm gonna actually just
eat it.
Eat it.
Go for it. Dunk the ladyfinger and then put it down. This is exciting. Here's hoping it's good, but I feel like it's a foolproof one, potentially. Famous last words, right? I'll check in with you guys once I'm done, because this is just like a lot of assembly. The tiramisu is secured and it needs to chill for minimally 6 hours, preferably overnight. 6 hours will do because that is our timeline. And then we do the cacao powder prior to serving. So gotta find space in the fridge for this. So last night was a hit with one of my 2 dishes. Which one do you think it was? You won't guess in time. Tiramisu. Tiramisu was such a hit. I'm gonna post the recipe because it was my first time making it, so there's things I would tweak, but I mean, it was perfect for everyone else. The scalloped potatoes, there was a lot of potatoes, so it was hard to cook. So I mean, everyone went home with a good healthy amount. Here you go. We're at North Shore in Port Stewart for breakfast. We've never been before. It's owned by Bob and Bert's, but it's a little bit more of an elevated vibe. We got some Christmas special. Show you those. She's working here now.
What would you like?
All of them? Oh, did you just put them all in your mouth?
She's the kind of waitress that comes down and eats the food that she brings to you.
Yeah, it looks really nice in here.
It does, doesn't it?
It's very streamlined, cool. How class does this look for the North Coast? I feel like we don't have this style of food up here, which is really nice. Patty got a hot honey avocado halloumi bap, which looks amazing. I got the seasonal porridge with apple and maple syrup pecans. And these hash browns are a bit of me. I love a good hash brown, and that is divine. And then Josie is our meat eater, just like her sister was. Balance. Is that nice? I feel like I haven't updated you guys from yesterday. It was so much fun just being with the family and celebrating. Jane cooked up a feast. My goodness. That woman can cook. Hello. Do you want to say hi? Okay, I'll bring it over. Also, Mac Ruby Woo. Let's make a comeback. I mean, did it ever go out? You say, hello. You having some Crispies and water? I got you a new water cup for Christmas. I actually got you two, because you just take your brother and sisters all the time, and you don't like the baby ones anymore. You tell everyone a molar came through. I didn't even know. You've been in such good form. You should go like this. Ah, that one. Ah. You're such a good girlie. Yeah. Did you just wake up from your nap? Oh, excuse you. She has the cutest little smile. Transfer proof. All right. I've been trying to get everything prepped this weekend because Patty and I are working at Tadberry for Pearl, and Bethany's setting up tonight, and there's the Twilight Market tonight at Lisburn Golf Course, Down Royal Golf Course. Ooh, I should probably know that. This is going up after the market anyways. But I've sorted out my outfits because Patty and I are staying overnight in Belfast, and the kids are staying over at Nana and Papa's tomorrow. And we're going out for dinner with Bethany, kind of to celebrate 4 years of Pearl at Yugo, which is one of my favorite restaurants in Belfast. So that will be nice, but it's really just a work weekend. It's 9:30 to 5, both Saturday and Sunday. So we'll be back, maybe get you before bed on Sunday. I think you think my lips you're crispy. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, just because I know I'll try to vlog, but you're gonna get like an update at the end of the day and you won't even get any of the markets. So there's really no point, and it's so chaotic. They sell thousands of tickets to this market that we're just always occupied with someone, which is really great. So yeah, I'll try and get this up before the end of day on Monday. So just a reminder to shop our sale. Ends midnight on Monday, and then the gift bundles will be available up until Christmas, but the buy more, save more scheme will be done on Monday at midnight. So definitely take advantage of it. You want to say bye-bye? Bye-bye, Lucas. Mwah. See you in the next vlog. Mwah.